Well, my name is Danielle Rieger, and I am a sales director with Mary Kay Cosmetics. And I just want to thank you for watching this video. So I imagine you are probably watching this because maybe you want some more information about Mary Kay as a company, or maybe somebody asked you to. Maybe your consultant is working really hard to move up in her business, and just by you watching this video, you are helping her, and maybe she's in a big contest. By you watching this and helping her, she may earn something, and I imagine by you watching this and giving your opinion about this video, you are also going to get something for free. So I just wanted to make this video to share a little bit about my story with Mary Kay and just a little bit more about the business. And so, as I said, my name is Danielle Rieger. I am 24 years old, and I have been in Mary Kay almost 3 years. I started Mary Kay in the spring of 2014. And it was on my 22nd birthday. I was just about to graduate college with my bachelor's in dental hygiene. And I had tried Mary Kay products a little bit in the past, a few times when I was in high school, a few times in college. But I literally never really imagined I would be a Mary Kay girl, you know what I mean? You see, when I was 8 years old, I knew I wanted to be a dental hygienist, and that was just always the plan. I applied to one dental school. I applied to take my test one time, and I just knew that's what I wanted. And so in the summer of 2012, I went with my friend to a Mary Kay party, and I tried all of the skincare products, loved them. I loved the way my skin felt. I loved the whole party aspect and all the people I got to meet. But see, I was in college, and I didn't really have a lot of money. So anyway, that year for Christmas, my mom got me all of the skincare, and it was literally the best Christmas ever. And from that moment I was hooked. And so I had met with my consultant later that year, and she showed me some of the glamour products, the color products, and I had no idea how to wear makeup. I realized I didn't wear any makeup, A, because I didn't know what colors I was supposed to wear, or B, I didn't know how to apply them even if I knew what colors to wear. So she showed me how to do all of that. And we had talked about the business again, but I really still wasn't that interested. So graduation was nearing. I graduated in May of 2014, and I kind of was in panic mode. So you see, to become a dental hygienist, I had to get licensed for the state of Georgia and for the United States. So I had to take 2 huge tests. They were thousands of dollars. And then I had to graduate, and then I had to wait to get my license, and then I could look for a job. And I went to school, I went to college 2 hours away from where I lived, and so I really had no idea what the job market looked like or anything. So my beauty consultant called me, and she was like, well, I know you're about to graduate, and I just decided, what the heck. You see, in Mary Kay, we make a 50% profit, and so I figured, well, I can sell a few products, make a little bit of cash until I get a big girl job, and, kind of go from there and see. And also, as a consultant, we get all of our products half off. And I was like, okay, well, even if I am the world's worst beauty consultant and I sell nothing, I would at least save some money because I could get my products half off and get all the stuff that I loved. So I started in April, and in May I had my first party, and I sold a couple $100, and I was like, okay. But I figured, once I got a big girl job, I would probably not do Mary Kay anymore, and I would just work in the dental office. Well, in August of that year, so still 2014, I got a big girl job, and it was fun. I liked it. I liked the people aspect of working in the dental office, and I loved my patients, but I didn't really fit in at the office, if you know what I mean. Just wasn't really a good niche. So I was like, okay, well, Mary Kay is obviously way more fun. I'm going to keep doing this, and we'll kind of see. So I worked part-time, just 2 days a week. And then that December, I got engaged. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm working 2 days already in the dental office. Maybe I could work Mary Kay a little bit more, make a little bit more money for my wedding, and then we'll go from there. So soon after I decided I was going to work Mary Kay a little more, I became a red jacket, which is the top 6% of the company. And then I was like, okay, maybe this will work for me. So in July of 2015, just a few short months after that, I became a director, which is the top 1% of the company, and it's really just a leadership position. At being a sales director, I just work alongside of new consultants to train them once they begin their own business and kind of work with them with their goals and make sure they know their career path and kind of what they want out of the company. And I found I loved that because I love working with people and like-minded people. You know, you like to be around people that are happy and going towards something and that are believing in something that you believe in. So that month, I became a director in July. And also that month, I found out that my mom had lung cancer. And so no girl ever wants to find out that their mom has lung cancer, let alone 3 months before her wedding. Like, it was not a good time. But that month, I also learned the powerful advantage of owning your own business and working from home. Because you see, I didn't have to ask off work to make sure I could go with my mom to her appointments. If my mom was feeling sick or she needed food or she needed the medicine, I was able to be there to help her. And just the flexibility and the freedom behind that to be there for your mom, like, it was no other. So I was planning my wedding. I was still working part-time in the dental office. I was doing Mary Kay, and I was taking care of my mom. And it was a crazy time, you see. But after we got married and I was able to pay for our entire honeymoon in cash, we went to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. We paid for it solely with my Mary Kay money in cash, which was awesome. And my mom is doing well, so she was at the wedding, of course, and even today she's doing well. But after we got back from our honeymoon and I just was really thinking through everything, I was like, okay, what if I decided to make this like a full-time gig and stop working at the dental office and we can kind of see what happens. So in February of 2016, I decided to quit the dental office and just do Mary Kay full-time. Well, 3 months after that, we bought our first home in Cartersville, Georgia, and me and my team earned our first career car. So it was a white 2017 Chevy Cruze, and that was amazing. And so literally my husband's car at the time was hanging on by a thread. Like, it was not good. And we were about to have to buy him a new car anyway. So then when we earned our Chevy Cruze, I was like, oh, you can just have my Jeep and then I will drive the new free car. So that was good. We didn't have to go out and get a loan for a whole new car for him. And currently we are in the process of earning our second career car, which will be the 2017 black Chevy Equinox. So I've always had an SUV and I'm so excited about having the Equinox. But ultimately my life goal is to be able to be a part of dental mission trips. And so even when I was 8 years old and I knew I wanted to be a dental hygienist, mission trips have always been the goal. Like, I want to be able to go and help people who don't have access to toothbrushes or even clean water, and really be able to help them. And you guys don't even know like how many people die every day just because they don't know how to properly brush their teeth. And so that's just something that has always been on my heart to do. And even when I was so young, I knew missions was what I wanted to do, but I honestly had no idea how the story was going to unfold or what that was going to look like. But I am so grateful for Mary Kay because I can just work from home and not have to ask off work and save up the money and just go. So I am so excited about that. So now a little bit about me, just so you know who I am. But I just want to share a few other things that I just love about Mary Kay as a business. And so again, never, ever in a million years did I imagine that I would be doing Mary Kay. I didn't wear makeup. I had literally never sold a thing in my life. I remember growing up, I twirled baton and we were supposed to like sell candles and all this stuff. Like, most of the time my mom just bought them because like we just were not the selling type of family. I didn't know anything about owning my own business, never imagined that, never took a business course in college, nothing. And I never imagined I'd be the girl who worked from home, have tons of girlfriends. I never really liked girls, I'm just gonna be honest. Nor did I ever imagine, even after I started Mary Kay, that I would be able to earn a free car. So now though, I literally have no idea what my life would be like without Mary Kay. I'm sorry you guys, I have this like itch back here. Anyway, sorry. So that's just kind of my journey, but okay. In Mary Kay, the money. Most people join Mary Kay or start their own business to make money. So we make a 50% profit, like I was telling you. We get our products half off, which is awesome. And we can also make a commission off of our team. And so in Mary Kay is so fun. So you purchase the product half off from Mary Kay. So we buy something for $1 and we sell it for $2. And so your customers pay you directly, cash, I take credit card, whatever, check paid out to you. You don't have to send that money back to Mary Kay and Mary Kay cut you a check or anything like that. It's instant money. So once you sell something, they pay you directly. And I love that because instant money is what we are all about, right? I don't want to have to wait for the paycheck. I just want to have a party and be done with it. And I love that because we were able, like, I would sell $40, have $20 profit, and then like pay our water bill or something. So it was really easy for me and my family kind of growing up. And then as you start to build your team, you can make a 4, 9, 13, or 26% commission based on the amount of people you have on your team. And so I love this because this is dual marketing. So you can sell the product and build your team. You don't have to do both, but doing them both together, obviously you make the most amount of money. And as a director right now, I'm making the 26% commission. But even with your first team member, you start making that 4%. So it's just an extra paycheck from Mary Kay, basically as like a thank you for building our company. And so that 4, 9, 13, or 26% commission doesn't come out of your team member's paycheck. So this is kind of a misconception for some people. So that money, it doesn't come out of their paycheck. Literally, Mary Kay Corporate pays you that money from corporate profits. So your new team member keeps 100% of everything that she sells, and then you make that percentage from Mary Kay. Does that make sense? So that's a big misconception, but something unique to Mary Kay. So it's dual marketing. Selling the product and building your team is how you can make the most amount of money. And there's actually more women in Mary Kay making over $100,000 a year than any other company in the United States. So that's very, that kind of stuck out to me like, oh, okay, well, that's pretty good. And so just in my little under 3 short years of being in Mary Kay, my highest paycheck in 1 month has been over $6,000. And so I don't share that with you to brag or boast, but I literally didn't imagine I could make that kind of money and honestly didn't even really know it was available. And so my second favorite part of Mary Kay is the prizes and recognition. And so I will tell you, we earn all kinds of prizes. We've earned all kinds of jewelry. So I have on these 2 rings right here are 2 of the rings that I earned when I became a director. I have earned all these bracelets. I have earned tons of necklaces, earrings. I mean, if you're a jewelry kind of person, you have to do it just for the jewelry. That's what I say. But even more than the tangible prizes, you can earn like trips around the world, of course, the free cars. But I love the recognition aspect of it too. So most of the time, like think back to the last time you got clapped for. A lot of times it's like high school or college graduation. In corporate America, it's just not really something that is that big, being recognized. And so when I worked those 2 short years in the dental office, I realized like, wow, okay, no one ever recognizes when I do something good, but when I do something bad, everybody has something to say. And so people laugh at me all the time. They're like, well, you only worked for 2 years, like only. And I'm like, yeah, I only had to work for 2 years. Today, majority of people who work in corporate America that don't enjoy their job is because they don't get recognized for what they're actually accomplishing. And so I love that about Mary Kay. She realized very early on that women would work harder for either like a praise, a clap, a pat on the back, or even a prize than they would even for money. And as women, that is so true because even if we got an extra paycheck, whether it be $50, $100, majority of the time we're going to turn around and spend that money on our family, not on ourselves, right? And so I love the prizes and recognition of the company. And so that starts literally day 1 all the way through. Love it. My next favorite part is the self-growth. And so this might be really hard for you to believe, but I used to be really shy. I would not talk to anybody. I wouldn't look anybody in the eye. I hated talking to people on the phone. And now I just realized that came down to self-confidence. And so when you're not self-confident, you don't feel like you can talk to anybody or you don't want to look anybody in the eye. You're always curious about what other people are thinking of you. And just really realizing, okay, we don't have kids yet, but maybe I didn't have a lot of self-confidence because it's just not something that's taught today. And so I want to be sure, like, to be self-confident so that when I do have a child, I can pass that on to them and so that they don't ever have to worry about that. So we always say in Mary Kay, this is the best self-confidence course you're ever paid to take. And so the fun part about it is in Mary Kay, you don't have to know how to do anything. Everything is given to you, whether that be the training. We have a lot of hands-on training where you learn on the spot. All the scripts, there's online tools, everything is given to you. So literally you can have no idea. And then you have that support system around you and all those support systems in place so that you don't have to know what you're doing. And then the confidence, we say, comes in the doing. So also, as you're helping other people, you start to be more confident in yourself. And I don't mean that in a selfish way, but think about like the last time you helped somebody. And so didn't that make you feel really good? And I think just as humans, we are created and we are designed to want to help other people. But at a skincare class, or when I'm meeting with a woman and you just teach a woman how to take care of her skin properly, how to apply a winged eyeliner, how to apply eyeshadow, it literally takes her from maybe a level 2 to a level 10. And that is the best feeling in the whole entire world. And you guys know, as a woman, like when we feel good, when we look good on the outside, we feel better on the inside. And then we go home and we're a better wife, a better mom, a better sister, a better friend. And that isn't something that stays like at the Mary Kay party. That's something that ripples effects into all of her life, all of her relationships around her. And I will not, like literally, I get messages all the time from my customers like, thank you so much, everyone's complimenting my new lip gloss today. And it seems so silly, but you guys know it is so true. We learn and we get something new and we feel like a rock star. So I just love being able to pass that on to other people, and I love the women I have become in the process of all of that. It is literally just undescribable. And so the next question I get all the time is the car. So you guys heard that we earned our first car last June, and we're in the process of earning our second car. And so people ask me all the time, okay, are the cars real? Is this a real Mary Kay car? Yes, it is. It's crazy. And so there are different levels of cars that you can earn. So the first level is what we have is the Chevy Cruze. So I love that there's options. You can take the Chevy Cruze, or you can take $425 a month cash compensation. So I took the Cruze because my husband needed a new car anyway. The second level is a black Ford Fusion or a black Chevy Equinox. So that's what we are earning right now. I'm going to take the Equinox just because I love SUVs, but if you didn't want the car, you could take $500 cash compensation. And then the next level is the prestigious pink Cadillac. And so you could take the Cadillac or $900. And so I love, love, love the options. When you take the car, it is a little bit of a sweeter deal because Mary Kay will pay up to 85% of your tag, title, registration, and car insurance for you and another person. So that has been a huge savings this year for me and my husband, is just solely from taking the car, because they pay your insurance and your car payment. So I love that. And all of the cars are like top notch. So these are brand new. When I picked up my Chevy Cruze, it had maybe 9 miles on it, and then on all 3 sides of the car it says Mary Kay, so everybody knows that it's a Mary Kay car. So that is just so fun. And then my favorite part ever about being in Mary Kay is the flexibility. And so you guys kind of heard a little bit earlier, just with everything with my mom, it has been just so nice to be able to spend that time with her, to be my own boss, to make my own schedule. And again, we don't have kids, but I would imagine being a mom and having that freedom and flexibility to go to the soccer games and go to those class plays. I cannot even imagine what that's going to feel like. So I am so grateful to be my own boss. I always say I'm the best boss I've ever had. I've only had one, but I'm better than he was. Not in a bad way, but it's just so fun that you can put your priorities first. And Mary Kay, she created the company to have faith first, family second, and career third. And so isn't that so true? That's how we all want to live our life, like the Lord first, our family second, and our career third. And so again, it is just so nice to have those priorities and to be around women that have those priorities too. And so people ask me all the time, like, okay, well, Mary Kay sounds awesome, but like, what's the catch? Is there a catch? There has to be a catch because it sounds so great. And there really honestly is no catch. To start your own Mary Kay business, it only costs $100 and you get over $500 worth of products. So you get what's called our starter kit, and it comes in this really adorable bag. It has full-size products that Mary Kay created so you can demo the products and share them with your customers so they can try before they buy. We all like to do that, right? I want to put this on my face to see how this feels first before I spend money on it. And so it's so fun that you can build the relationship as you're building your business. So you get 2 sets of our Time Wise skincare. You get 12 foundations, a mascara, an eye makeup remover, and it's all full size. And then you get tons of building business materials, as in training, scripts, mirrors, trays, cloths, literally everything that it would take to have your own skincare class right in your kitchen the second you get your kit. So it comes within 2 or 3 days, And to get started, literally all we do is register you with the company online. It's just one little form, and then the kit comes straight to your house. And then as a brand new beauty consultant, you would get me or your sales director, and just to really help you figure out what you want. So whether that's to make $5 a week or $500 a week, everything is already kind of planned out for you. It's awesome because you can move up at your own pace, and so all it really takes is a decision. So I just decided I want to become a director. The work is already there for you. Someone is holding your hand the whole way to make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do. You're your own boss, and so it's your decision if you want to do it. But I love that the path was already there. You don't have to create it for yourself, and you just decide. So if something changes in your life and you need that extra money and you want to move up, then you can, but nothing is ever required. We don't have any territories or anything, no quotas, and so if you got the kit and you wanted to give it a shot, then you would get your director, and she would help you just kind of wade the waters and figure it out. As a director, I always do my first parties for my new consultants. That way you can really have hands-on training, see what a party looks like. But we are so excited that you listened to this, and thank you for helping your consultant. If you have any questions about this video at all, or any suggestions on how I could have made this video better, I tried to keep it at a good time. We're right at 20 minutes. But your consultant does have a few questions for you to answer so that she can get credit for this and so that you can get your special prize. But thank you so much for listening to my story, and I hope, even if Mary Kay isn't for you, that you would think about maybe hosting a party and sharing this with your friends, sharing the products to help your consultant. So anyway, my name is Danielle, and thank you again. And if you decide to join Mary Kay, let your consultant know, because she'll have an extra special prize for you. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.